Welcome back to 1969 teardrop restoration. So far what I sent the camper with the 320. I started with the 320 paper. Later I went with the 600, and today we're gonna start doing the camper with the 1000. Okay, so 1000 grit, and we will see how it's gonna be. Hey guys, I was thinking maybe that you had the question. You are actually asking yourself why I didn't use the acid. I love acid. I love any chemicals. I try things with everything, so you know that's where my knowledge actually is based on the trials. Okay, I got this wonderful stuff. It's a pure acid for aluminum. This stuff is actually designed to wash tractor trailers, aluminum trailers, wheels, anything which is aluminum. Okay, so I want to show you something why I didn't do this camper with the acid. First of all, is a lot of square footage. I'm gonna use the Scotch scrubber. Okay, not much, just to dip a little bit in this tank. Okay, that will be enough. I'm gonna put it in right here. Okay, and as you remember, this is the piece from this door, because the window was a little bit smaller before I started the project. Okay, so this is the same actually piece. As you see right now, acid is actually activate aluminum, so it's actually, you know, burning. So you can see it. Its reaction, chemical reaction, is actually happening as we speaking. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a couple of those moves back and forth to clean this aluminum. Basically, this is good enough because you're working with the acid, so it's pretty strong stuff. Okay, let's dump this on the floor. Let's try to wipe it down. As you see, it changed the color. Okay, so the color is changed. It's nice and kind of white, but in a second I will show you which concern I had before I start my project, why I'm not gonna use the acid. Okay, so let's go a little bit closer to the roof, because I already start sanding the roof with the 1000 paper. So this is the roof. Okay, and this part, it's actually 600, and this one I already did it with 1000. So basically that's what I was doing. 1000 paper is kind of dirty, but it still has a lot of life in it. You can see bluish between. And I'm still using the oil, the stainless steel cleaner. Okay, so let's take a look how this came out. This is the 1000 finish. This is 600. You can see the difference in grains. This is 1000. Okay, and this is how aluminum should look. Okay, and if you remember my old videos, let's see if you're gonna maybe it's gonna zoom on my finger. See how smooth it is? There is like no imperfections in aluminum. It's so smooth like a mirror. It's there is no holes, there is no little gaps. It's just beautiful, smooth finish, which will be even better when I'm gonna buff it. Even this part, it's so smooth. You can see under the light that is no any holes. And I show you right now this old panel, the window panel, which is the same piece of metal. And you can see all those scratches, dings. All this was on this camper. If you're gonna compare the pictures before and after, you will see there was the scratches, there was the little pinholes. All this is basically gone, but with the acid, you still see those, those marks, and acid will not remove that. Okay, acid will be not able to smooth it up. The finish, all those, the metal is nice and clean, but the thing is, all those little imperfections, this is a piece of asphalt. This little hole, it's actually the little ding, which I can feel it. I can probably scrape it with the razor or sandpaper, but why do the job twice? So clean the whole thing with the acid and later run the sander. So this was unnecessary procedure. So that's how it looks. And the color of the metal is actually, you know, it's more or less same. Looks clean. This part is clean and this part is clean. But this one is so much smoother, like there is no any dings. It's only marks from the sandpaper, but those will be gone. So this was the reason I didn't use the acid on a camper, because it's quite a little bit of project working with acid, wipe it down, and later I'd be not satisfied with the quality of the surface. I will probably have to run the sander again after the acid, so you know, why bother with the acid? But like I said, you want to use the acid, that's your choice. But this camper is 50 years old, so it had so much scratches and other grime and dirt, so I choose the sandpapering camper. So far so good. 320, 600, already I'm 4.5 hours in it. So with 1,000 it's gonna take me probably hour and a half, so I'd be around 5.5, 6 hours of labor of sanding the whole thing. Okay, so it's not that bad. It's not the record. 6 hours, it's still 6 hours, but you know, the effect later will be just unbelievable. See you later. So this is done with the 1000, and after this we're gonna buff it, we're gonna polish the camper. I'm gonna do the other side and the back. So another 45 minutes and I'm gonna be done. So see you later.